Hi, this is Martin Thompson from the ITAM Review. I'm here in a sunny but very chilly Moscow in Russia for the SAMday from ITSMF Russia. It's the first SAM event from ITSMF Russia, and whilst we've had readers from Russia since our inception in 2008, I'm fascinated to hear firsthand how people are getting on with software asset management in Russia. So, in we go.
So today I had the pleasure to be invited by the ITFMS guys in order to present how we are actually running SAM at SAP, just like a practice case, right? So I explained how we implemented the SAM journey, especially on client environment, but also on server environment, which is quite complex. This is basically to give ideas of peers of mine who appear to be in Russia on how they could conduct their SAM journey over here.
Piracy is a major problem here. It's about helping organizations realize the inherent risk, not just from a licensing world, but also from a security and vulnerability impact of having unmanaged software, pirated software, illegal software in the organization, and the security vulnerabilities that come along with that, as well as obviously the licensing impacts and audit risks, etc.
Today I presented the concepts of the SAM as a managed service. It's quite new for a new approach for Russian market. And I would like the auditorium to let know about this concept, because in Russia we usually have SAM projects which has its start and end, but afterwards the customer cannot operate the processes. The customer cannot deliver the result afterwards. And the managed service is something that might help the customer to get constant values.
I don't consider Russian SAM and compliance market like as a mature enough. I just like to consider it as, let's say, business development period of development of the market. That's why we focus on, first of all, developing and increase our partner channel. We already have one of the biggest channel within the world, but at the same time, the channel is not active enough. For instance, we have around 50 certified partners who certified to do some project, but at the same time really it active just 5 or 6 partners. It's our first focus to engage more partners in an active channel to make such projects. The second part of it is to focus our partners on some dedicated value SAM types. So we have baseline SAM, which looks like audit, and we also have 7 other types of SAM engagement, like cybersecurity, cloud ready, mobile device management, etc. So we try to engage partners to be focused on such value SAMs, to develop their expertise in different areas of SAMs, to work more close with business, and as a result to have more experience in different areas, partner channel, as well as more developed market in terms of SAM.
What are you seeing in the SAM market from a slow perspective?
We're seeing a lot more interest recently in the Russian market, and we're quite new here, perhaps a new kid on the block, but very interested in making inroads in the market.
And are you able, I'm putting you on the spot here, you don't have to answer this, but are you able to share why they're interested in SAM? Is it, for example, is it audit? Is it cost reduction? Why are the people interested in SAM?
I think it's more the cost reduction aspect, yes, yeah. And transparency, visibility into what they have installed. Yeah.
Great. Okay.
So one of the game changer I see in today's world of SAM is the power of normalization. Typically when you get inventory information from your SAM tools, you get only a soup of data, and you don't do SAM business with data, you do SAM business with information. So the normalization is an automated process that will provide you from a very wide catalog an automatic cleanup and sorting of your inventory data. So you just get the essence of this data, of this information that you want to use in order to ensure your licensing position.
And how have you justified that internally? How can you demonstrate the value of that?
Well, let's make it simple. The company that does normalization spend I think, 100 FTE to do the catalog. Do I have the money to spend on 100 FTE to do this normalization manually? No, I don't. So I use this as a managed service. I outsource that, and it's much more powerful and much more convenient.
I really appreciate the opportunity for Russian consultants and customers to get there, to share knowledge. It's very exciting, you know. I participate some of the events in other countries and really like that, and I hope that in Russia we have also these events, because the best way to do some networking, to share your knowledge, this is something that I like, so I hope we have it here.
That's the end of SAMday from ITSMF Russia. It's been a great day in Moscow. It's great to speak to some Russian companies in terms of what they're doing in terms of software asset management. It's clear that Russian companies are a little bit behind in their maturity compared to some of the Western European companies and US companies that we speak to. Piracy was mentioned a few times today as an issue. Audits seem to be quite low compared to the frequency we're seeing in Europe and the US. And generally awareness of SAM. There's a lot of newbies and beginners here. But it's great to see ITSMF Russia putting this event on, and great to see the SAM market developing in Russia. Long may it continue. So that's all for me. Thank you for ITSMF Russia for the invite, and look forward to seeing you next year.